Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. This morning I wake up with a rice porridge feeling in my kitchen and I decided I'm going to share this with you. So if you want to see how me cook rice porridge in my kitchen, come on with me and let's roll. Come on. I have a cup and a half of white rice here that's already cooked, so that's what I'm going to use. I prefer to use rice that is already cooked when I'm making rice porridge. Also to that, I'm going to need 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, nutmeg, cinnamon powder, vanilla, salt, coconut milk. This is a 1 cup of coconut milk. Now, you don't have to put the coconut milk in it, but I always put coconut milk in all of my porridges because it makes it turn up loud. I'm going to add 1 cup of flour to thicken this porridge up. So, come on, guys, I have a pot of boiling water on my fire here. I think based on how much people I'm gonna cook for. I'm gonna cook for about 4 people this morning. So there's 4 cups of water in here. I'm gonna go ahead and add my rice, the cup of coconut milk. I'm gonna add some salt, my cinnamon powder, nutmeg, about a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. And then let this boil for another like 10 to 15 minutes just to make that come together. In 10 minutes I will come back and add the vanilla and thicken this up and sweeten it, and then we're gonna ready to eat. So I'll see you back. So the porridge has been boiling for 15 minutes exactly. You want to make sure your fire is on medium. Let's talk about the flour. Here I'm at the flour here. Okay, what I did was add water to it. Make sure when you add your water to this, you don't have any lumps in it because you don't want your porridge to be lumpy. Make sure you get a fork, you beat it up real good. All I'm going to do here is pour it in here. I'm not going to add all of it in at the same time because I want to make sure it doesn't get too thick. So all you have to do is just keep stirring. Just keep stirring because you don't want it to get lumpy. What we're doing here, we're trying to make sure that that flour is cooked. I'm going to add just a little bit more of this flour paste in here. Now guys, if you have cornstarch, you could use it. I'm using flour in mine. I prefer to use flour in mine. I don't think this needs to be any thicker. I like the texture of this. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to cover this up and I'm going to let it cook for another like 5 to 10 minutes, no more than that. And then I come back and then we'll finish this thing up and put it on a plate. So I will see you in 5 to 10 minutes. Porridge has been boiling now for an extra 10 minutes, so that is ready. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my fire. As you can see, it's on medium heat, so you turn that off. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of vanilla because now we're finishing up the dish. So you add that teaspoon of vanilla. You don't want to sweeten the porridge with the fire on because what's gonna happen is your porridge will get watery. So you turn off the heat. Now I'm going to sweeten my porridge. Depending on how sweet you want it, you could add more milk. I'm going to add a half a can of milk in this. You can even add sugar, but don't add the brown sugar in it. If you're going to add sugar, just use the granulated sugar. You could sweeten it to taste. It's all done. I'm just going to go ahead and put this on a plate. And then I'm going to let you guys eat with me porridge this morning to your kitchen. There you have it, guys. Rice porridge in my kitchen, all done. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.